guys, welcome back to Choose Your Own Path. So yesterday, so this will be today, but yesterday, I got such great responses from the little bird that I carved that I'm going to try something else again. I started it without recording it. So I am going to be making a blue jay. All right, so it's in the rough stages right now. I'll put up a picture of what I think it's supposed to look like usual, and I'll show you. I'm using today, I actually took out the saber tooth bit because it's a flat bit and I don't have one from Cutsall, which I'll be getting soon, but it takes off a lot of meat. Now this is an extreme. I'm not endorsing these guys, I'm just telling you I'm going to use them because it's a great tool too. So I'm going to get set up and I'm going to show you guys a little bit more. Alright guys, so we switched to the taper bit. You can see the bird. I don't know if you can see that. We're going to work on the beak. So I got that as a reference. Again, it's going to be noisy. So we're just playing around with the shape right now, so trying to get the tail feather kind of thinner and then working a bit more on the face because right now it looks like a dog. We'll keep on going. Alright guys, so with a little bit of sanding and a little bit of detail, this is what I came up with for my blue jay. Now I'm going to get into putting the burn lines, the feathering on it. So that I have no idea. I can't show you how to do that because I don't even know myself. And I just go with what it looks good. So I'll show you maybe a couple of through stages kind of thing. But otherwise, to watch me do the whole thing would drive you nuts. All right, I'll be back. I got the vernon done. You can see I went in there pretty deep. And then I guess the feathers are just basically a bunch of squiggly lines all the way up and down. I used the razor tip. Where is it? Right there. And all I use, it's a very sharp tip, so really I can't show you more than what it is. So yeah, next step would be to do some painting. Alright guys, so we are going to paint our blue jay. We got a very light blue in here, so we're going to start the light blue off with the feathering, which we're just going to be doing in here. Okay, so what I'd like to do is keep a white line in the bird. So I'm guess gonna basically round out, sort of leaving a little bit of a space for white. So we're going to try to keep a little bit of a gap in there because it has a white tinge to it. And we'll do the same thing on the other side by following it. The rest is just basically thrown in blue. Now I always say you gotta remember you start with a light color, then you go on to a dark color after. As you can see, it really turns out it's a nice blue. We're also going to keep on following through with the light blue on its tail. And then what it is white, sort of like the bottom end. It stays white, but the way I see it, it looks like there's a little bit of blue that runs up on the sides. So I have it kind of marked off here where it would be just white. And again, to remember just to hit it at every angle. In case when you're carving, you got little deep spots that you miss. So we got the blue in. So we're just going to let it dry for a couple minutes. We're going to change our paint. We're going to go to the white, and we're just going to get them all colored nice white on there. All right, so we're back into the whites now. So the white we want to keep pretty white, I guess. So we're going to keep it under his eye. Black shade, as he has a black line that comes down around his belly. Also, his breast line, where he has a white kind of more of a white line coming up this way. See, it's getting a little whiter. It's really got like nice and white. That's what you want. So you can see the difference in the color, where this hasn't been touched with paint and that has the white. Alright, we're going to hit it with a darker blue for the head and the top of the wings. We also want to get where his face is, so with the face we have to keep the black line that comes down, and what we're doing is we're just going to draw a quick little line here. Sort of like that. we're gonna add the black. So we got our black in. We're gonna follow this line. Sort of follow it. All right, guys. So final product is the bird is done. Now, I think it looks good. Maybe, maybe not. So, I want to put it on a base. So what I got here is a piece of diamond willow. It hasn't been touched or anything yet because, yeah, it's there. I'm going to keep the top piece. It's really dusty. So we're going to clean it today. So what I'm thinking of doing is adding this piece of diamond willow, which has a lot of diamonds in it. I'm add it in here like like so that the bird will sit somewhere like this kind of thing. This piece here we're gonna have to thin down quite a bit to make it look like a branch. Thin it down in here, get it into here so that it can be part of it. Now you can tell there's a difference in darkness, but when we sand it down, that will be a lot different. That'll make a difference when we sand it down. You'll see. And then we stain it and it'll look beautiful. So this is what we're gonna do to finish off, and then we'll put a base on it. It won't be this tall. I think we'll be cutting off a good, we might even cut off, I don't want to lose that, but we don't want it too large, so we might have to cut off up to here. But let me get set up here and then explain to you the tools, safety, and everything else that's going on. All right, so I cut it. So basically when it comes up to diamond willow, very hard wood, very hard dense. It's these diamonds are basically, I'm losing you here, you keep on turning down. These diamonds, it's part of a fungus that kind of rots the tree, and I've been reading and told about, I worked with diamond wool before, it's good, but it's just the way it is. So safety, let's talk first. Safety glasses, definitely need safety glasses. These kind of bulky looking, funny looking on me, but they're really good pair of glasses. Ear protection, why not? Machines are loud, you know that. I use only a left glove because I carve with my right, and if anything, and I hold this and anything slips, hopefully it'll catch that. I got my Uncle Wiener schmuck with the logo. These are available still, guys. Don't be afraid to ask. I'll tell you what they are. And then a good respirator. And I mean a good respirator. What's going on here? Hi. Diamond willow smells great. Like, you know, you can even lick it, taste it. It's a beautiful wood, but it has spores in it. Not good to inhale. You get sick off of this crap. Don't fucking inhale this shit. It's not good. Get a good mask. We're using our Fordham today. This is just the end tip of it. We're gonna have to replace the machine part one day. We're gonna start off with our Cutsall. Links below. It's always there. This is the Extreme. It's the largest of them. This will take off a lot of meat, and I'm losing you guys again. Something's making it too much weight. It'll take off a lot of the meat, which is good. Sort of thinned down. Then we're gonna go to our other Extreme Cutsall. This is the smaller one, the baby one of them. And then we're just gonna probably work around with, now what the hell did I do with it? Well, it's here somewhere. It's the taper burr. It's not, oh, there it is. It's not the most aggressive. It is aggressive, don't get me wrong. But this is more for getting into the diamonds and stuff like that. And then if we have to use anything else, these are great. These are ones that they sent us. It's a taper bit. Why am I doing this? It's a taper bit also, but it's more for sanding. It's not as coarse, and it really does well for smaller stuff. Again, you know, the link will be below to check out the Cuts All site. I'm affiliated with them, yes. Anything you buy, you purchase off of them, I get a percentage from it. Helps out the channel, right? That's all we always said. Also, tip jar at the bottom. If you guys want to help donate, we are going to start getting into something different after this. We are going to be looking at a 3D resin printer. I'm having a hard time with dragonflies and butterflies. Love those things. Those things are just beautiful. Having a hard time with them when I carve them. So basically what I'm looking for is I'm looking to buy one. And when that happens, I can start printing these guys out, using them as a better model to carve, and or just airbrushing them and then adding them to our mold. Kind of cheating because it's not carving. I don't know. I love that stuff though. All right, let's get you guys down here and start the video. So again, it will be pretty noisy. So I have to make sure you guys are gonna get just bits and pieces of the video, meaning that I'll show you, because there's a lot of editing involved, right? So I will show you in stages of what I'm doing. It makes a lot more sense to do that. Plus, it's pretty noisy in here when this thing goes on. I wanted to keep this piece on. What I'm going to do is I'm going to glue it back together, so that's good. So what I did earlier off camera was, hey, I'm just dropping here again. So what I did off camera was I drilled a hole, and I'm going to keep this as the bottom piece. So basically have a little bit of an angle, and it's going to look like so. So when the bird gets on it, it'll look like so. All right. So next step is to sand it down, basically. You know, get it into the right spot, kind of thing, and see what happens. All right, get set up. All right, for some reason my camera died on me. I didn't get to show you the final process of what it looked like or how I finished it, kind of thing. So I ended up putting a wood base, and this is just a moss that I glued down to it, and then I sprayed on top of it. So there's a couple of pieces that'll fall off, but nothing big. I added the bird here. No feet. I don't know how the hell people make feet. I no idea. So you can see that he's on there. He's on there solid too, or she, or whatever you want to call it. So perfect. Looks really good. I think so. This is my second real carving, as I did this guy here, which I added epoxy to this one because someone asked me if I could have it up for outside, and I said sure. So that guy has got epoxy. This one won't. It looks more natural. It's very white, so it's a little bit brighter than I thought, but I think it looks good. So thanks for watching, and on to the next one. Choose your own path.